What's good, ladies and gentlemen? So it's been 3 years since I started posting DBL content, and again, firstly, appreciate each and every single one of y'all. It's been a long journey, but we are still going on that journey. We have not reached our peak yet. So yeah, I will be doing a stream later on today. We will be doing our normal DBL grind, but we will be playing some 30 seconds as well. So feel free to flex those brain cells and come pop by, Maybe you'll have a good time. But yeah, I've got a couple questions here that I will be answering for the Q&A. As long as they were not sus, we're good to go. Alright, so first one is from Zach the Robloxian, and he asks, what inspired you to start creating content? Now again, this is just a general thing where I started watching YouTube videos and I saw how everyone did it, and then just for some odd reason it made me want to do it. So again, and this is also going to be something to go with anybody who actually wants to start content or just start posting. First thing is just post. That's the first goal. Doesn't matter what you have. If you have a fancy PC, if you have a console, heck, you can do this on just a phone. I do it on just a phone and an internet connection. That's all. And yeah, you can have a ball with doing it. So that was one of the reasons why, and I also wanted to see if I could actually do it just by using a phone, not having a fancy setup. Initially, I did have something called an easy capture card, but I couldn't get it to work properly with my laptop at that time. So yeah, that failed horrendously. So I wanted a redeeming factor. I wanted to make sure that I actually had an attempt at it. So yeah, that pretty much sums that part up. All right. Okay, so this one is from Brick. Congrats for on 3 years of posting content. Appreciate it, buddy. Which country am I from? I'm from Kavuki land. Okay. So yeah, it's a meme from one of the movies here, which is Mr. Bones. Kavuki land pretty much means South Africa. Just so you know. Who's your favorite character from DB, DBZ, GT, and DBS? Okay, from DB, it's Demon King Piccolo. I feel like he was the most all-round best villain and just best character in Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, that is. DBZ, it has to be Kid Buu or Majin Buu, just either one of the two. Again, I like the chaos that came with Kid Buu, especially. He wasn't one of those that just talked for 5 episodes. He was just fight, 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 destroy, fight, 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 destroy. I don't know why, I like that. It's simplicity, GT would be just the Super Saiyan 4 transformation in general. I just feel like that links so much better with the Saiyan heritage. And I think that's kind of where they went with Beast Gohan, for example. But again, I'm still going to say Super Saiyan 4 was better. But yeah, it just had much more of a link to the Great Apes and the power that they gave. So, and then DBS is actually a tie between Jiren and Merge Zamasu. Now, I would actually lean Merge Zamasu just a little bit ahead. Why? Because I like the Zero Mortals plan. I like that it's good and bad. He had his motives, which weren't the worst motives in the world. You didn't want to rule with pure domination like Frieza, for example, or you didn't just want to destroy everything like Kid Buu. You wanted to cleanse the world. It's just cleansing it of the wrong things, but still, there was a good story behind him. The only reason he's ahead of Jiren is because we didn't get enough detail on Jiren and his history and etc, etc. They could still come back to that and do a lot with it, but yeah, that's for me. That was my 2 best in TBS. And then what are my goals for the year? Look, if I can get to 10k subs this year, I would graciously appreciate that. That is one of the goals, obviously, in terms of YouTube especially, and to stream as consistently as I possibly can. I don't want to go long periods without streaming, and then posting content. Not just DBL content, I mean just general content, like playing other games, that sort of thing. And you know what, that leads to my IRL goals, which is to get a PC so I can play other games. And yeah, don't really have much more to say about that really. So yeah, next is Keanu. What inspired or motivated you to start your YouTube channel? So in terms of the DBL side specifically, I will go ahead and say it's the holy trinity of Dragon Ball Legends, which for me, my holy trinity was Rhyme Style, Ndakuba, and Riku the Best. Those 3 for me or the holy trinity of DBL. Yes, there were others. You could say Nanogenics, you could say D3, you could say Ryuden, Goresh, but for me personally, those three were the Holy Trinity, and that made me want to start DBL content. Because again, I was playing the game too, like I was also enjoying the game, and then I thought, you know what, let me also share my experience playing the game. Because I mean, why not? What do I have to lose? Literally nothing. So yeah, that's kind of where that went. So yeah, I would say the three of them definitely were the biggest motivators for me, specifically. Okay, I'm gonna butcher your name, but I'm just gonna say Not Skeleton because that's what I refer you to. Congrats on 3 years on YouTube, appreciate it, bud. Oh, we got multiple questions here. What was the game that gave you the best experience in your life? Oh, this is a banger one. But you know what? For me, it's Dark Souls 2. It was the first Soulsborne game that I played. It's the first game that I spent multiple days being stuck on. Heck, the fact that I got stuck on an optional boss, but me not knowing it was an optional boss made it even more satisfying to beat the boss. Because again, back when I did play Dark Souls 2, there weren't many, if any at all, tutorials, like people just giving you guides on every single boss and that. So there was none of that. And streaming wasn't as big back then yet, so you couldn't have people just spoiling it in streams for you. It was just a simple time. You played the game, you struggled. Boom. I struggled a lot. Heck, I struggled on Heights Tower of Flame, which is one of the early areas. I struggled so badly on that area. Because why? I'm very bad at fully exploring an area. So I missed a lot of good things. But yeah, for me, Dark Souls 2, the satisfaction of going through each and every single boss that I would struggle on for hours and hours was just so satisfying. And it was perfection for me. People say Dark Souls 2 is the worst one. It's not. It's not. Look, I can think of... Demon Souls is clearly worse, let's be honest. But anyway. What power from the DB universe would you want to have? Okay, just because it's kind of a mixture between something serious and something kind of fun. I would like Guldo's time freeze. Like, I don't know. It's that kind of thing. I wouldn't want Hit's time skip because that's kind of like, I mean, I guess time skip would be the better option, but again, I like a little bit of humor in things, and for me, Guldo's time frame has that little bit of time freeze, has that little bit of humor in it for me, so that's probably the one I would take. I'm not going to take things like Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego or Kaioken or those sorts of things. Alright, what's the craziest thing I ate? Oh gosh, I don't know. I would say Bean Boozled, but I don't think that people would actually say... Actually, you know what? I don't know if this is actually around the world, but there's something called tomato sausage. Yes, you heard me right. It's called tomato sausage. That is literally a very underrated thing in my opinion. I actually enjoy it. It has that hint of tomato sauce flavor inside the sausage, which is kind of weird. But still, it was actually enjoyable, and I didn't actually expect to enjoy it. That's the funny thing. But I ended up did. I haven't actually eaten it in quite a while though, but yeah, that would probably be the craziest thing I ate. Nothing's really coming out like on top of my head right now, so yeah. And what's your opinion about giraffes? Okay, so in South Africa we have something called the Big Five, which is the rhinoceros, the elephant, the lion, the buffalo, and the leopard. I was actually surprised growing up that I thought the giraffe would have been one of the Big Five because these are such majestic creatures and there's no other creature like it. Name another creature that has such a long neck and has that many muscles to keep that neck. Ugh. And also, a kick from a giraffe is literally strong enough to literally break multiple skulls. And that is terrifying. Imagine you standing behind one of them. And they are massive. They are actually very massive. It takes multiple lions to take down one of them. I mean, you could say the same about elephants and rhinoceroses. Lions would like to predate on them. But for me, giraffes are just purely majestic creatures. Something similar to a panda, potentially. Just that kind of uniqueness to it. I can't think of anything else specifically that comes to my mind with regards to uniqueness. But for me, giraffes absolutely love the animal as is. And again, it's one of the animals that are very much known here in South Africa. We have a lot of diversity here, just saying. All right, so then we've got, I'm going to bodge your name so badly. I'm just going to say Masindi. What do you do outside of playing Legends and YouTube? Like, do you have any hobbies, interests, or jobs? Okay, so jobs I usually like to keep on a personal level. So I prefer not to disclose that sort of things. But in terms of interests and hobbies, sports, watching sports and playing sports. Normally I play tennis, cricket, a little bit of golf as well. I actually used to enjoy golf a lot growing up. Even though I was very bad at it, I still enjoyed it. Pool and snooker as well. I feel like that is probably number one. Sadly, we do not have a pool table anymore. So if I want, I have to go pay 5 rand for one game of pool at like the arcade. I don't even know if it's 5 rand anymore. I feel like it's more than that. But yeah. And in terms of interests, I enjoy the sightseeing, just generally, or actually a better word for it, hiking. I used to hike so much, whether it be on the mountains or on the beach or just through the trails. There's a lot of places you can hike. I used to hike so much. I'm not really a fan of hiking in summer though, because it's way too hot, and sure, I prefer hiking in like early spring or late autumn. So when late autumn drops again, I'm definitely going to be going on a couple of hikes, you know. We got to get fit. We got to get fit for the winter, you know. I'm the opposite. I don't get fit for summer. I get fit for winter. It's weird, I know. But yeah. Okay, this is Dimer. What? Dimer is Peak. Who inspired you to create YouTube channel, and what is your favorite thing in the world? Favorite thing in the world? Oxygen. Water. Can't live without it. I don't know. Those are the two things that come to mind. And again, I think I did answer the first one already. It is the holy trinity of DBL that got me into pretty much creating my YouTube channel and posting. So again, Rhyme Style, Ndukuba, Riku. 2 of them still post. Well, one posts still DBL, one posts general things, and then Riku doesn't post anymore, I believe. So, but yeah. And stream DTI. Okay, there's a goal for that. There's a reason there's a goal for that, because that game is tragic. What's your favorite character in DBL? That would be Kaioken Goku from Namek Saga. Either him or just Red Merge Zamasu. Which team do you usually use the most? Generally, throughout all the accounts that I've had, I've made Future most of the times. I have made Fusion before, but then people kind of, everybody hopped on the Fusion bandwagon, and I'm like, okay, I can't be asked to main this tag again. So then I swapped over. Now I'm just kind of enjoying Dimer, really. Dimer just seems like the fun, balanced team that it should be. And yeah, I just enjoy using that team now. Which is your favorite tag? Well, Dimer. Which team do you recommend? Dimer. I literally answered the same question, the 3 different questions with one answer. Dimer. Yes, Dimer's going to be getting a lot of buffs throughout the year, pretty much. Maybe even going into 2026, because again, it's the newest thing. So yeah, they're going to be pushing it a lot. So I would recommend you use Dimer. Yeah. And then when it comes to Beast and Majin Vegeta, you could just run movies. Majin Vegeta on movies, or Ultra Beast on Majin Buu Saga, or Majin Vegeta on hybrids, or just scratch both of them and run Diamond. Alright, okay, this one is from Sayanko. What's the main goal? Where are you from? You make very good content, keep it up, bro, and good to be part of this journey. Appreciate it, Sayan. And yes, I am from South Africa again. My main goal is to just make people smile. And again, somebody very recently reminded me of that. Again, I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Desu himself, fellow South African DBL content creator. Again, he reminded me of that, of just motivating others and just to make somebody else's day. And that's kind of slowly getting into my streams now, is just when you pop into the stream, you're just going to have a good day. That is my goal. And you're just going to come out happier. Like, let's say you pop into the stream and you're sad. By the time you leave, I hope you're happy. That's the kind of thing that I want to go for there. Also, what city am I from? Okay, buddy. South Africa is all you need to know. Okay, this one is from Psycho. 3 years into YouTube. What do you think has to be your prime? I don't think I've hit my prime yet. I'm going to be honest with you. Again, I only took YouTube a lot more seriously like 3 quarters into 2024. This is posting daily, posting more shorts, streaming more often. So I still think my peak is still coming. I still feel like we can grow exponentially as long as I put the time and effort into it, which is something that I do want to do. Heck, that may be a lot of people's goal, is to become full-time content creators and full-time streamers. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, that is also one of my goals. I would love to do this on a full-time thing. It would absolutely make my day. But we still need to strive towards that, and hopefully one day that will actually be a reality. So yeah, okay, I said just no. All right, where do you live? Don't take me seriously. The real question: how did you start making content? As in, like, what made you want to make content? It just looked fun. And also, this is from Aki. I expected something much more outlandish from Aki, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ben's a D1 hater. I'm kidding. But it just looked like a lot of fun to do. And I still enjoy doing it to this day, whether it be recording videos, helping free-to-play players, or just streaming and having a laugh. I just enjoy all of it. It's all just fun, and nothing needs to be serious. That's the key. Because the moment you start taking this fully seriously, it's gonna start losing that fun factor. And I don't want to lose that fun factor. I'm just being straight up. K-Frag asks, what phone do I use? I use a Samsung. That's all you need to know, buddy. Mr. Braden asks, how many accounts do I have? Yo, if I had to go back to how many I actually have, I'm probably somewhere between 130 and 200 accounts. I'm gonna be honest with you. But again, a lot of them I have like given away to newer players. So yeah, but again, whenever there's new banners and I don't want to summon on it using my main account, I make a new account so that I can summon, so I can make the content so you guys can see and enjoy it. That's pretty much the only reason why I actually do it. I don't have anything to ask, but okay. You literally could have asked anything. What is the grass green on the side of the world? Okay, this is from Kenneth. How long have you been playing in the account that you have right now? I started it in October, pretty much. So it's a very fresh account. It's like just under 4 months old. So, and yeah, we are slowly making it good. We are gonna get there eventually. Face reveal win. Okay. ProStar asks, why did you create a YouTube channel? To have fun, to be part of the community. There we go. That's a better word. Because again, you have to start a community or you can join a community. I'd like both. I'd like to create one and join one. Because you know what? Being alone in the world is not a fun thing. It's so much better to have supportive people around you. And yeah, that was also one of the reasons why. Dojira Love, do you enjoy your job in community? And do you accept the burden of YouTube? YouTube's never a burden. That's the funny thing. It's never been a burden for me. Look, if I started posting 3 videos a day, then yes, then it would start to become a burden. But 1 video a day and a stream every second day pretty much fits perfectly with my day-to-day routine. So again, I don't see YouTube as a burden. I see it as my way of just enjoying the small things in life. And for me, this is my small thing that I enjoy more than anything else. In terms of my job, no, I don't like it. Okay, Svaero, why do you suffer through making more and more accounts just to give them away? Like, personally, I hate story. Okay, so let me just give you guys a little bit of an idea of how the process goes of me making an account. So pretty much whenever I grind a new account, I'm doing something else. Whether it be I'm watching football, or I'm watching a stream, or I'm just chilling, or I'm playing something else, I am autoing everything in the game that I possibly can. Because then I'm pretty much just multitasking at that point. That's why I don't get burned out from playing Legends, is because I'm autoing a lot of the things. And again, if I make a video and it gets 100 views from that account, or even 50 views, but I make somebody happy, or they see it and they like enjoy the shaft or something like that, or I don't know, they want to see the good luck, that kind of things, then hey, it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. Because again, you want to make somebody smile at the end of the day. You know, somebody could be going through a bad patch and boom, like I'm trying to come up with another word to say it, but I'm just going to say the same thing again. But yeah, it's just, people enjoy it and I'm more than happy to do it. So that's pretty much it. Okay, and then the last question comes from Adept himself. Alright, this is a longer one. Okay. What keeps you motivated to make content and stream and not just do something else which gives you more availability to sleep? So, to start off, in terms of sleep, I get like 4 hours of sleep. And pretty much that's just what I am used to now. I'm used to 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I'm just used to it now. Look, I chill when I get the chance to. In terms of making content, again, I just enjoy doing it in general. It doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't feel like it's taking all my energy out. It's just something very fun that I enjoy. So it's never gonna feel stale. It's never gonna feel like it's a weight on my shoulders. And that's the key for me. And also why you keep getting shafted. Listen, it's a gacha game. What kind of question is this? Hey, damn, let me get shafted. If I get shafted, who's gonna get shafted? Exactly. I'm kidding. But yeah, alright, so that was it for the Q&A. Hopefully I'll do another one. Again, you guys could have literally asked anything as long as it wasn't sus. But yeah, again, appreciate each and every single one of you for pretty much all the support that I've been getting throughout the time that I have been doing content. Hopefully this is to another 3 years moving forward, you know. Legends 10th year anniversary, did somebody say? You never know. I feel like Legends will go past 10 years, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the video. I will be streaming later on today, so feel free to come pop by. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe.